Hello, everyone. I'll wait a few more minutes before I start talking. Hello, truly amazing. I'm sorry, I forgot your name, truly amazing. Teresa, thank you for telling me. I'm going to write your name down in my book. I've got a page where the people who don't have names on in their title, I write their names down. How are you, Teresa? I'm good. How are you? I'm doing all right. I'm getting excited for my podiversary. I went to Bailey's today and live, and she was having so much fun with spring on the panel. And I want that for my channel. So I'm going to have a party for my podiversary. And I've had so many people offer to donate for my podiversary already, including Tank. And I think it's just very humbling that people would do that for us. Do I deserve it? Probably not. But I'm doing what I can for my channel. Hello, Racine. How are you? So good to have you both in here. I'm doing all right, Racine. I got so excited because I'm wanting to do a podiversary, Racine, in June 2nd or 9th. And I want to get Dee's feedback on that to see if she'll help. But Tank is already donating, and so is Lydia. Yeah, you saw my podcast. Wonderful. It's, I I'm excited about it. I'm apprehensive at the same time. So I don't know how it's all going to turn out. Racine, I'm a little worried. You will do very well. Thank you. So what are you all doing this evening? What are you working on anything crafty wise? I've got peppermint tea and water. I'm working on another scrubby. I am working on my very own knitted sweater and working on pot holders. Cool. That's exciting. I've got a knitted dishcloth I'm working on too. And I keep putting it aside because I'm over halfway done, so I'm on the decrease. But I do terrible with ending the diagonal dishcloths. Like that. My dishcloths always end up going like pointy, like a hat, like a pointed hat. The scrubby will go fast. Yeah. This dishcloth will not. It's taken me a while. So how are you this evening, Racine? And Teresa? You will get it on your knitting. You think? I've been doing it that same exact way for about 20 years now. I cannot build the straight dishcloth. Or a perfectly square dishcloth. I think I need help. Next time we get together. Hi, Lisa. How are you? We are doing well from leaving Texas to now in Alabama. We've been in rain, wind, and low internet connection. Wow. Is it good now, Racine? How are you, Lisa? We are going to Atlanta, Georgia. All right. Racine says hi to Lisa. Lisa says I'm good, and hi, Racine. I need help with this. I'm knitting, making those diagonal dishcloths. I have trouble making it square. And Racine said, my internet is good now. Good. I'm glad. Is counting helping? Well, if I don't count, then I sometimes lose count and I lose my place. I don't know. It keeps my mind active anyway. Do you have the right amount of stitches on the needles? Yeah, I'm decreasing now. It's one of those diagonal dishcloths. I started on one corner, grew it, and now I'm going down. I'm decreasing. So let's see, 1, and then I knit 2 together. So that's 2. I yarn over, that's 3. I knit 2 more together. That's 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Got 21 stitches left on here right now. When I knit that washcloth, I do very well, and I like how it turns out. I do too, until I get to the very end. Michelle, the next time I see you, we can spend more time, and I will do a knitted project with you. Sounds good, Racine. Thank you. Yeah, I understood that, Racine. Lisa says, that's very nice of you, Racine. I guess they come through the middle of the country quite often, unless they're going through Atlanta or Louisiana and stuff, because that's way south. But if you're coming through the middle of the country, you're always welcome. Racine said, thank you. So now on this next round, I'll end up with 20 stitches. One, 2, 3. 4, 5. Tell me what's going on with you all. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We were at a truck stop getting fuel and getting ready to start driving again. Wonderful. 10, 12. 13. It's getting dark. So I am going to be listening and having a wonderful time with you right now. Woohoo! That's wonderful. 3. Good evening, Kathy. How are you? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nana Kathleen, did you see you soon on Lulu's channel? You won. Wow. That's awesome, Kathy. You better go check that out. I'm fine working on a blanket called Remembering Bruges Throw. Oh, that's cool. Where did you get the pattern from? Is it a free pattern? Kathy said I saw and contacted Cindy. That's awesome. Free pattern on your inspirations. That is so cool. That's great, Kathy. I'm working on this diagonal dishcloth. My mother-in-law used to make these, and my grandmother used to make these. They're both deceased now, so I keep trying, and I don't make them right. Mine end up with a scrubby corner. So far, it's looking good. Until I'm ready to cast off. Making it for a granddaughter with Mandala Cupid. Awesome. One, 2. That's wonderful, Kathy. 4.
Is you live again?
Yep.
You're telling me some shorts.
Yeah, my husband keeps saying I need to do shorts. What do you all think?
Preview to a movie.
Kathy says, sure.
You do a short.
Yeah, gotta do shorts.
Show them what you're gonna make.
Mm-hmm.
And then do a tutorial to start. And then one later, finish it up.
Racine says, what did you say, Michelle? Tom asked me a question and I missed your comment. Can you repeat? Casey says I should do shorts. What do you think? I have a hard time with it, figuring out what to put on shorts. Shorts are good. It helps you to get you time on your podcast. Go for it, then I have more to see. Okay. I will have to work on that, Racine, so you have more to see. I think it's great that we get on here. On my shorts, I showed the sun rises or sunsets. That is wonderful, Racine. I showed different plants in the different areas for my shorts. Cool. Yeah, I bet that's a good hit. When it gets warmer out, I'll take go outside and take pictures of our garlic growing. Garlic is the only thing we grow that we can grow, and it's smaller than it should be, but it's more potent. Just the other day, I showed shorts of how to knit your cast on and how to cast off my knitted stitches. Wow. I gotta check that one out, Racine. I thought I watched them all, but I don't remember seeing that one. I did see one where you did that, but all right. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 on my hook right now. Two, three. So which do you prefer, Racine, knitting or crochet? 4, 5. Huh. You have to redo your cast on knitted stitches? I tried going into other people's lives today, and nobody was dropping links, or if they were, I wasn't getting any new people. Nobody was coming, like people ignored it all depends if I'm just doing it for fun. I love to crochet if I want to learn a new stitch. I knit. Awesome. Kathy says I'm still in learning stage for knitting. So am I, and I've been in the learning stage for about 10 years or more. Racine says if I'm praying about something, I crochet because it keeps me calm and focused. Hi, Flip Flops, how are you? Nana Kathleen says hello, Flip Flops. Racine says flip flops and lollipops, hello. And Flip Flop says hello to Nana Kathleen and hello, Racine. How are you? We're talking about doing shorts. I have a hard time getting a short done. It's like I don't know what to show in a short. Any ideas, Flip Flops? You're still diamond painting. Awesome. You hate watching shorts. Some people love them, and according to my Granny Square, Ursula, she said shorts is the way to go to gain subscribers. I'm excited about my 1-year podiversary coming up in June, early June. I'm not sure when exactly I will have the party, either on the 2nd or the 9th. But a lot of people have already offered to donate prizes for it. So that got me excited. But my numbers haven't moved in a couple days, and actually they started decreasing, even though I'm gaining subscribers. So I don't know what's going on. It's frustrating. Okay, Flip Flop says, I've never watched one of her shorts. I just don't watch them. But do what works for you. I'm excited about my podiversary, but I'm also hoping that my channel grows to be so that I can be monetized. I've already got the hours. I need the people. And it seems like I'm at a standstill right now. Nana Kathleen says, I was watching Bonnie Bay today. Crochet is Celtic stole. I wanted to make that pattern. I used a small amount of tax return and bought some yarn from Ireland. Couldn't afford the Irish wool she used. Wow. That's pretty awesome. Oh, and Kathy, you don't have to. Why don't you email me and tell me what you're sending and if it's for the US only or nation worldwide? You want to. All right, Nana Kathleen, I need you to email me, okay? Thank you. When are you doing it again? Either June 2nd or 9th. They're Friday nights in June. So the first or second Friday of the month. Probably at 7 p.m. I'm trying to get some more feedback from some people like Dee's Creative Hands. I didn't do it on a Saturday night because she goes live on Saturday nights. But Tank is gonna offer to send something. Jennifer, Dinky Crafts Jennifer, is offering to do a mystery giveaway when I reach 1,000 subscribers. That's another reason. Yarnbarf said she'll give a $10 PayPal gift card or Cash App. Lydia will give send scrubbies or dishcloths pot holders. Cricket said she would send something. Sally said she would send yarn. Hello, Ellie. How are you? So Racine says, Nana Kathleen, I just looked at Bonnie's stole. That's beautiful. I haven't seen it yet. Ellie says, hi, Michelle and everyone listening in and working on my spring and Easter stitch marker surprise packages. How are you, Ellie? So good to see you. Racine says, Ellie, hello. Ellie says, when do you need the donations by, Michelle? We're having the giveaway on either June 2nd or June 9th. We could have them email you, or when I get their name and address of whoever I draw, I could send it to you and you could send them the prize if you're going to offer. At this point, I've got a lot already of donations. I'll donate some stitch markers. Wonderful. You really don't have to. I mean, I think this is way beyond. It kind of makes me feel like when Bailey had Tank's birthday party, all the people and all the gifts. That was crazy. And I couldn't stay because I was exhausted. I couldn't keep my eyes open. But I did get to see who won my gift that I was offering. So you're offering stitch markers. Awesome. You need to email me, and my email is in the description box below this video. And let me know what you plan on donating for the Potiversary. All right, we've still got a lot of time. I wanted to give people plenty of time because I really don't know what I'm doing, so I need all the help I can get. Hello, Blind Stitches Creations. How are you? We're discussing my Potiversary, Marshally. Nana Kathleen says I sent you an email with picture of the yarn. Awesome. Thank you so much. Hello there. How are you? I know your name. I can't. It's not registering right now. Oh, Crystal with a K. How are you, Crystal? Nana Kathleen says hi to Blind Stitches. Ellie says hi, Racine. Racine says Blind Stitches, hello. Kathleen says hello, Jumping Frog. I am blessed and highly favored. Thank you for saying that, Marshally. It's wonderful to hear that. Kathy says hello, Ellie. And Crystal says, yeah, Michelle. I knew I'd get it. We're discussing my Potiversary, which is in June. And Racine says, Crystal, hello. Hi, Nana Kathleen. Virtual hugs, says Marshally. Hello, everyone in the chat, says Crystal. How are you doing? Marshally says, hey, Racine, what's up? What's up, what's up, what's up? And Crystal says, good. I'm so glad you're doing well. My Potiversary won't be until June, but we're starting to discuss it because I don't know what in the world I'm doing. Kathy says, thank you, Blind Stitches. Hugs are always a blessing. Yes. And Racine says, I am riding while Tom drives. Tom's a good man. He drives you all over the country. Crystal says, okay, Michelle, you're going to be great on your podcast. Thank you. I need help. I need all kinds of help, Crystal. I don't know what in the world I'm doing other than I'm going to have giveaways. But I'm going to need somebody to help me with this. Preferably somebody coming here to help me. Marshally says, hey, I don't have anything to complain about. Somewhere out there, somebody's going through worse than me. Yes, I agree, Marshally. You've got nothing to complain about. With God on your side, you don't have anything to complain about. Racine says, I get to see lots in the passenger seat. Yep, you sure do. And Ellie says, I posted a sneak peek of the stitch markers for the spring and Easter stitch marker surprise packages. If anyone wants to check them out, Michelle, thank you. Where did you post them? And Crystal says, you'll be okay. I just be your sweet self. Thank you. Flip Flop says, I'll check out what I have and email you with something to add to your giveaway. Oh, thank you, Flip Flops. You don't have to. Ellie says, I posted them on my community tab. Awesome, Ellie. Thank you. Ellie says, hi, Jumping Frog Dream Creations. Okay, so if you want to donate, please email me and let me know that you are wanting to donate, okay? Crystal says, hi to Ellie. Donate what, Michelle? Something to my pot for my potiversary as a giveaway, door prize, when we raffle stuff off and have YouTube pick a name or something. Okay, gotcha. It's not mandatory for everybody to do it but a lot of people are donating and it's overwhelming to me. Racine says, I saw your stitch markers. Wonderful. Cool. Flip Flop says, it will be great. You'll have a blast. I hope so. I hope it's something everybody's going to remember for a long time. Love those stitch markers, says Crystal. Ellie says, awesome, Racine. Wow, cool. So, Ellie, do you crochet too, or do you just make stitch markers? Supposedly, I won something from you, Ellie, in somebody else's, you donated them in somebody else's thing, and I haven't gotten them yet. You crochet and knit too? I didn't know, because all I've seen you do was the stitch markers, Ellie. Because from Crystal's Crochet Cubbyhole, I'm expecting something from you, a stitch marker holder, I think it is, Ellie. Racine says, Ellie, I gave you a thumb up and said how beautiful they are. Awesome. I love how supportive we are of one another. I need to rewrite my prayer notes for the devotional time. Yes, I can email you the tracking later. Okay. Sounds good, Ellie. So what's everybody been up to today? I've been in people's lives and I don't think I'm getting much, I didn't get much support today. But I did get one or two, but YouTube took more than I got of new people joining my channel. Okay, and Crystal said, Ellie Leva's craft some more. The butterfly is my favorite. Awesome. So I'm working on my knitting. Kind of not doing the best, but that's how it goes with my knitting. Oh, thank you, Racine, with lots of tips. Racine said, Michelle, I heard from Colleen, and the family found out her son and the other person is on their way to Texas. Wow. They're going to be in big trouble when they do get caught. Ellie says, Jumping Frog Dreams Creations is my favorite. It's my favorite too. Awesome. Racine says, you are right, Michelle. Yeah, running from the cops like that. Crystal says, oh, thank you. So I'm trying to do a dishcloth correctly. I've been doing them wrong for the last 15 plus years. They always end up with like a cone at this end where it's supposed to be square. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Kathy says, are you traveling, Racine, or relaxing at home? We are traveling and we will be home in a couple of weeks. They travel, they drive a semi around the country. Kathleen. So I don't know what my how this is gonna turn out. It's probably gonna end up wonky again. Hopefully no bad weather for you, Racine. Yeah, hope not. When she told us there was bad weather, I prayed really hard for Racine and Tom. And they got through it. So Racine says, we get your product to all the departments. What do you mean, racing? Right now, we're in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. It is cold and it's been raining off and on all day. Thank you for your prayers. You're welcome. That's what I do best, especially when I can't be there with you. Nana Kathleen says, isn't that where Elvis was born? I couldn't tell you. Racine says, with the freight, we pick it up and get it to each town so it can go to the different departments. Okay. And for and Kathleen says, I've been to Tuscaloosa once. I don't think I have. Elvis. Elvis. So you know where I am at right now. Very nice. Uh-huh. Okay, Crystal says, Michelle, I wouldn't worry about the way you knit. I think they're beautiful, and also they would be easier to hang with the cone. Oh, okay. And Ellie says, thank you for joining my crafty family. I thought I was going to stay at $2.99 forever. Thank you, Jumping Frog Dream Creations and Flip Flops and Lollipops. Woohoo! And Kathy says, I visited the house Elvis was a child in, so that must have been Tupelo. Don't know why thinking of Tuscaloosa. I don't know. 2, 3. 4. It's okay, says Racine. Flip Flop says, you're welcome. Crystal says, no problem, Ellie. Crystal says, love becoming everybody's family. We love having you. Racine says, you are not alone in getting cities mixed up. Tom says, I do that all the time. And Kathleen says, there must be something historical about Tuscaloosa, but I can't remember what. Try Googling it. Crystal says, oh, thank you, Michelle. We enjoy having you all. The more the merrier. Is Tuscaloosa the college for Alabama? I don't know. You'd have to Google it. I don't know, and I'm not going to go look at it right now because then I'm not on my live. I could just go to another window, but then I'm not looking at you all. I'm looking at what I'm typing. Tina says, I Googled and it was the tornado. Tuscaloosa was a tornado? I don't get it. A big damaging tornado is why I remember the name Tuscaloosa. Wow. Let's see, one. Okay, now when you do these corner to corner dishcloths knitted, you do this until you have how many stitches left? Racine? Because I am down to, let's see, 4, 7, 8, 9. Roll Tide, yep. My niece's husband graduated, went to college there in Alabama. Hello, Sadie. How are you? Yep, Alabama football team, Roll Tide. Yep. Racine says 4 left, then bind off. Okay, thank you. And Crystal says, okay, going to eat dinner, Michelle, going to let you play while I eat. All right, thank you. Crystal, enjoy your dinner. Racine says, Newfie, hello. And Newfie says, I'm good. Just eating. All right. Hope you have something good. Sadie says, hi, Racine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Flip Flop says, I love Alabama football team. Well, wait. I missed some stuff. Crystal says, sloppy joes and french fries. That sounds good. And Sadie says, I'm eating shepherd's pie. I had some of that today too. I made it last night. Ellie says, hi, Newfie Grandma Creates. Flip Flop says, I love Alabama football team, but I also love LSU. I'm near Baton Rouge in Louisiana. Kids went to college there. Awesome. Sadie says, hi to Ellie. Kathy says, I had leftover turkey for dinner tonight. All right. And Ann says, hi, Michelle. What is that yarn you're working with? This is cotton. I don't know the name of it, but it's like an ecru with pink, purple, and blue flecks, or little bits of, they're not flecks, they're part of the yarn. And Crystal says loves shepherd's pie, especially homemade. That's mine. Mine is homemade. Sadie says, threw yarn in your window, Flip Flops. And Flip Flop says, we had crawfish stew. That is something I have never had, Flip Flops. Racine says, N-H, hello, or N, hello. Ann says, looks beautiful. Thank you. What, this or my attempt at a diagonal dishcloth? I'm not very good at knitting, but I try. Hi, Racine, says Ann. Crystal says, Flip Flops, can I come over to dinner? That's my favorite. Awesome. Sadie says, mine is homemade. Yours too, huh? Good. Kathy says, threw yarn your way, Flip Flops, says Sadie. Good morning, Mumsy, or good evening. I normally see you in the morning. I'm sorry. Good evening, Mumsy. How are you? Ready to go to sleep? No, I saw you, so I thought I'd stop in. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for stopping in. I very much appreciate it. Flip Flop says, Newfie Grandma, thank you. And I sent the love right back. Woo-wee. Racine says, I will come over and have some shepherd's pie. My family don't like eating it. Well, they don't know what they're missing. Flip Flop says, anytime. I love to cook. Awesome. Racine says, Mumsy, hello. And Crystal says, okay, thanks for the invite, LOL. And says, same here, Michelle. I am terrible at knitting, but I just absolutely love how it looks. So I keep on trying. I can never get this final corner to be straight. And I like using these knitting needles with the wire. Okay. Mumsy says, sorry, tired brain and typos. I was ready to go to sleep and saw you. Hello. How you doing, Mumsy? It's so good to have you here, even if it's only for 5 minutes. Just to say hi, let me know you're here, giving me a thumbs up, supporting me. Thank you. Flip Flop says, thank you, Nana Kathleen. Ellie says, hi, living for Jesus. Sadie says, I have a dog sitting on either side of my chair. I told them it was too good and I wasn't sharing with them. Racine says, well said, ladies. Wonderful. Mumsy says, now I'm going to get hungry. And then Racine, she gives you hugs and waves. Hello, Ellie Levas, Crafts and More. Wonderful. So now your day is complete because you got to see all of us, Mumsy. Now you can go to sleep. I found that I got a new book, a devotional book at our church today. It's called Heaven to Earth. It's by a missionary who was at our church this morning. It's a devotional book, and I forget how many, there's 31 devotions in here. So I was going to incorporate it in the morning devotions. What do you think, Mumsy? That shawl would feel good to snuggle in right now. I always admire that one. Thank you. Thank you, Mumsy. Terrell Campbell, hello. I had to get on my phone to say hi. How are you? Mumsy says, oh, yay. Will you read it to us sometime? I'll read you one tomorrow morning if you come to our devotional time. Sadie says, that is a great idea. Uh-huh. Well, I'll read Jesus Calling first, and then I'll read this one. And then we can do the prayers. Flip Flop says, I hope I didn't miss anyone. I tried to join all you lovely ladies. Some of y'all I already had, but I went to recheck. That is so sweet, Flip Flops. Mumsy says, yes, I would love to hear it. Awesome. And Terrell says, I'm doing okay. What's your craft, Terrell? Mumsy says, I need to see if I can get on in time. With time change and different time zone, I don't always get in on time. Well, it's 6:30 my time, so it's 7:30 your time, Mumsy. Racine says, Terrell, hello. And Terrell says, crochet. Awesome. All right, do you have a channel, Terrell? I crochet mostly, but I'm trying to knit. And I knit dishcloths, and that's about the only thing I knit. And I don't normally do that well. I'll set a special Michelle alarm. All right, that's cool. That is so awesome. Flip Flops just joined Terrell. All right. Terrell says, do I have a what? A channel. Are you a content creator or not? If you're not, that's fine. But you got 2 more subscribers today from my live. Ellie says, hi, Terrell Campbell. Okay, you're not a content creator. Okay. If you don't make videos, I don't subscribe. That's just the way I've been doing things. Some people subscribe to whoever subscribes to them. Flip Flop says, but now she has at least 2 subscribers. Terrell says, I just have a lot of safe tutorials. Hopefully those people don't take themselves off of YouTube. I've had one of the channels I was following do that. And so now I'm not sure if I could repeat her patterns again, which is sad. Sadie says, I subscribed to everyone. I know you do, Sadie. So you need to start having lives so I can subscribe to everyone who goes to your channels, Sadie. I feel like I get the short end of the stick because I can't subscribe to anybody new. Flip Flop said the same thing. So Flip Flops, you need to start having your own lives so I can subscribe to everybody who follows you. Terrell says, yes, Doris, yes, I was following her also. I was so mad when she took down her thing because I started one of her tops with this yarn. And now I'm not sure if I could finish it. Ellie says, awesome, Newfie Grandma Creates. Hi, Kim. How are you? Kim says, hi, Michelle in chat. Quiet and listening. I've been very sick for 3 days now. Oh, some sort of stomach virus. I'm so sorry, Kim. I hope you're feeling better soon. Kathy says, Terrell, drop your channel so I can subscribe to you. Terrell can't, but Flip Flops and Newfie Grandma can drop, and Ellie can drop Terrell's channel. Racine said, Terrell, I tossed you yarn in your window. Terrell said she had family health problems. Yes, that much I knew. But I wish she would have kept her channel up because people were still watching her videos. Ellie said, awesome Flip Flops and lollipops. And Racine said, Kim, hello. Okay, another one of Mumsy's family channels. Just saying hi since I heard you were on. Well, hello. Who are you? Are you Big Sis? Since your mom is on here? Terrell's channel. Thank you, Flip Flops, for dropping Terrell's channel. All right, Racine says, or Kim says, hi, Racine. Kathleen says, through yarn at your way, Terrell. Praying for healing Kim Anderson. Yes, praying for Kim Anderson. I need to put her on the prayer list. Terrell says, Racine, I have no idea what you mean. They're subscribing to you, Terrell. Kim says, thank you. I haven't been sick in years. Took me by surprise. Ellie says, hi, Kim Anderson. Kim says hi to Ellie. Racine says, tossing yarn in someone's window means they became a channel member or a subscriber. I don't say member because member implies that you're paying to. When I hear some people, their channel members are the ones who pay. Terrell gave a thumbs up. Racine said, "You are welcome for asking." Terrell says, "I bet guests straighten my channel up, LOL, because it's a real mess." Mumsy says, "The flus this year seem brutal. We got one after another this winter. This finally is the second Sunday in a row that we all were able to go to church together. What a blessing." Yes. And Racine says, "Michelle, thank you for explaining that. I will remember that." You're welcome. It just seems like people who are big, they have different degrees of membership for their channel, and based on how much you donate every month to their channel. And they give you certain stickers or something that you can put on your or emojis. Something stupid, in my opinion. I'm sorry, don't tell anybody I said that. But to me, it's ridiculous. But some people, they do pay a lot in postage to send items out. And so that's their way of taking care of that. Okay, that's a fun expression. We like all the yarn we can get. You're going to be getting some. I'm going to be mailing it tomorrow, big sis. Terrell says, "I don't even know how to find out who is following me, LOL." That one's tough because they have to be publicly subscribed in order for you to find out, to know who's. But you go to the channel logistics, or it's the one on the left-hand side just above your content when you hit manage videos, the dashboard. And you could scroll down to the bottom and it'll show you all the people that are publicly subscribed and how many subscribers each of them have. So Lydia says, "Hi, Michelle." Hello, Lydia. I thought you were watching your movie, your show tonight. Racine says, "Lydia, hello." Hello, sweet Lydia says, "Flip-flops." Susan, hello. She says, "Hi, all." Lydia says, "Hello, everyone." Racine. Kathleen says, "I posted my first short the other day. It's the first time I put anything on my channel." Lydia says, "Hi, flip-flops and lollipops." Big sis says, "I meant throwing yarn your way, meaning joining the channel." That's a fun expression. Ah, all right, cool. Racine says, "I get an email saying that someone subscribed to my channel." Yeah, the only way you get those, though, is if they're publicly subscribed to, so that everyone can see who they're subscribed to. Lydia says, "My show is not on tonight." It's not? What's on instead? Kathleen says, "Hello, Lydia." Racine says, "Susan, hello." Mumsy says, "Hey, Susan, how are you?" Lydia says, "Hi, Nana Kathleen." All right, here's Crystal. "Okay, I'm back from eating." All right, welcome back. Lydia says, "Hi, Crystal." And Big Sis says, "Bedtime. Talk to you later." Talk to you later, Big Sis. Mumsy says, "Good night, y'all. Hope to get on the devotional and prayer tomorrow." I hope to see you there. Susan says it's okay, Mumsy. And Crystal says, hi, Lydia. Lydia says, hi, Susan. How are you doing, Susan? Emergency gummies. Gotta get my vitamin C. Susan says hi to Lydia. Elise says hi, Peppermint Stitches. I'm trying. I'm working at this. People was in my left head this afternoon. Thank you. All was there. Sorry. I had a meltdown today. Sometimes I deal with depression. I totally understand, Lydia. You're not the only one who has shortcomings. Crystal says, Michelle, be careful when showing labels because you can get a strike, and also vitamins are considered drugs. I did not know that. Be very careful with that. I want to try to keep you safe. Thank you. Racine said you are okay, Lydia. Mm-hmm. You should be okay. Are you talking to me, Crystal? Okay. Thank you. Okay, I've got 5. I'm down to 5, Racine. You told me to get down to 4 and then cast off, right? I'm kind of nervous about finishing it off. Racine says, that is what's wonderful about this channel. We all look out for one another. Yes. And Crystal says, that looks fabulous. Thank you. Lydia says, Michelle, did I just see you working on your dishcloth? Yes. Yes, you did, Lydia. This is my 10th dishcloth. Racine says, yes, Michelle, when you get down to 4, then you bind off. All right. And Crystal says, good night, Terrell. Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry. Terrell said, got to go. Good night and God bless. God bless you too, Terrell. Thank you for coming. Ellie says, I got to go, Michelle. Everyone, good night and take care. Be on the lookout for my giveaway video in this upcoming week. You're doing an amazing job, Michelle. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you. And Lydia says, I'm still on my 9th dishcloth. Okay. That's good, though, Lydia. Crystal says, good night, Ellie. Racine says, Terrell, take care. And Ellie, take care. Okay, I'm working on the last row, which is going to put down 4. Leave me with 4 stitches. 2, 3. Okay, now that I've got 4, do I do a row of just straight 4 across? Knit each one and then decrease or bind off, or do I just bind off now that I reached 4? Racine. Because I've got 4 left on my needle. Michelle, when you bind off loosely, to do it loosely. Bind off now. I would bind off. Okay. And do it loosely. So I will knit 2 loosely. And then put the stitch that was first bound off over the next stitch. And then knit the next stitch loosely. And take so you're playing kind of leapfrog. And then knit the last stitch. And put the back loop over. Okay. So I got down to 1. I gotta find my scissors. And I cut this one. And now what do I do? Put this through this stitch that is here. Cut, sew in your ends. Where should I sew them in at? Because as you notice, this corner looks a lot bigger than these other corners, or like taller, narrow. See? I don't know. You have to shape it. Take your tail through the loop and tie it off. I've done that. And I have to shape it. Now, is there a better place to put this than, is there a place that makes it look better to weave that in? Like, should I weave it in over here, or in the middle? I thought it was in the middle, but I'm not sure. Okay. Set it aside and I will call you after your live and we can talk tomorrow. Okay. Sounds good. I do across the end. Okay. Crystal says, Racine and Michelle, do you guys know on how to do Zoom or StreamYard? I've done Zoom before, but I don't have an account with them. I've done StreamYard before, but I'm not very good at it. Lydia says, Crystal, I do Zoom. Racine says, I've done StreamYard. So have I. I've done Zoom and StreamYard. But I don't know how good I am at doing my own Zoom and StreamYard. But I do Facebook Instant Messenger video chat. I've done that too, so. It's free for 40 minutes on Zoom, and StreamYard is unlimited time. Just trying to help Racine show you how to do the dishcloth, or maybe Facebook Messenger. I can't help too new at knitting. Okay. How many stitches do you increase your dishcloth to? I did a 42 this time because I want to see how many 42 stitches across dishcloths like that I could make with this cone. It's brand new. That was my first dishcloth out of this. My mother-in-law used to make them at 42. Racine says we messenger lots together with Michelle. Yep, we do. We've done a lot of video chats. My friend does 43 and I do 45, I think. That's okay. My mother-in-law used to do 42 because that way she would get 2 dishcloths out of a skein of sugar and cream or peaches and cream. And my mother didn't like that. So, because my grandmother used to make them that size. And she said, why don't you make 1.5? So use 2 or make 2 dishcloths out of 3 skeins. So, because my mom didn't like the small ones, she wanted a bigger dishcloth. So this wasn't big enough for my mom. She asked my mom to make it bigger. Or my grandmother, her mom. So when I make these dishcloths for my husband's side of the family, I make them this size. And when I make them for my side of the family, I make them bigger. Only because they like the small ones. Because your mom used to make them that size. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bed.
Good night, hon.
Oh, it's only 8:30.
Yeah.
I'm not going to bed yet.
Okay.
It's 30 minutes in the hot. So.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you were in there a while.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal says, okay, awesome, Racine. Yeah. Racine says, Michelle, you make it work out for the family. I do what I can, Racine, especially since I'm the only one who does this kind of thing. If they want the dishcloths like my grandmother used to make, they got to deal with the imperfections because I'm not perfect at it. Lydia says, Michelle, I send you an email. Did you get it? Yes, I did. Thank you. I'll get them out to you. Don't you worry. Thank you, Lydia. So yeah, I'm working on this and I still have this much to go. But I'm glad I got one dishcloth done. So I'm staying one ahead of Lydia. I'm teasing Lydia. You just keep working at your own pace. Sadie says, I do that with my friend. What do you do, Sadie? Tease your friend? Say, I got to stay one up ahead of you? Yeah, I've got that address for that guy who asked for dishcloths. If you wanted to send him some, I could send you his address. I know you are one. These days I will get ahead of you. I believe it, Lydia. I believe you may, because you're persistent and you're getting better because you keep practicing. And I'm going to get lazy someday, and I'm not going to want to do it and make any, and you're going to get ahead of me. So I believe it, Lydia. Guess what? I got 20 thumbs. That's amazing. Doesn't always happen. I like when it does, though. Mm. 21. Thank you, Sadie. I just gave you one. All right. That's cool. Thank you. Lydia says, remember, thumbs up for Michelle, please, and thank you. Thank you, Lydia. Yeah, it seems most of the people that are subscribed to me are now subscribed to everybody else in my channel. So thank you all. I'm gonna, tonight, after I get off here, I am going to set up my live for tomorrow morning. You work tomorrow, Lydia? I think you said you did. Do you know what time? $11 to $2. Okay. Oh, wow, flip-flops. Gotta do taxes tomorrow. We're doing taxes this week, too. Not fun. Sadie says, when you record videos, do you do them on your computer? When I record a video, I use my phone because I don't know how to use my computer unless I'm using the document camera, which plugs into the computer. And that's good for tutorials or showing books or something, doing book reviews. But like this, I'm using my computer to do this, the live stream. Sadie says I don't have enough space on my phone. All right, what I've had to do was I've tried that, and I can't keep what I record on there. I have to, once I get it on the computer, it's got to come off my phone. Flip Flop says, but I have to do my deceased mother, my big sister, my daughter, and Tommy and I. Oh, the joy. Oh man, you've got your hands full, lady. Sadie says, okay. Hey, Enid, how are you? We were talking earlier about my podiversary coming up in June. Beginning of June. It's going to be on a Friday night. Enid says, I am tired. Well, after swimming 30 laps, I can see why, and walking 2 miles. Racine says, Enid, hello. 1 year? Yeah, I've been making videos since June 3rd of last year. So I'm either going to have the podiversary on the 9th or the 2nd or the 9th. Lydia says, hello, Enid. Enid says hi to Racine. Sadie says hi to Enid. Enid says hi to Lydia. Enid says, I got over 90 minutes exercise today, and the time change is messing with me. LOL. Wow, I have been at this over 2 years. I bet you haven't been online as much as I have on videos. Because you're shy and you don't like being in front of a camera. I'm teasing you too, you know that, right? Not really shy per se, introverted and other issues. Okay. Kind of like my husband, introverted and other issues. Okay, Sadie says, no teeth for me. Okay, I don't know what you mean, Sadie. That's why I don't want to record. Ah, okay. But yet you want your channel to grow. I can't talk very well with my teeth in. Okay. Sadie, I'm missing 2 teeth in the front and I still do live chat and videos, says Lydia. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, Lydia, says Sadie. 4. 5, 6. I don't have enough self-esteem, says Sadie. Do you think I did, Sadie? We all have issues to overcome. If I can do it, Lydia can do it. You can definitely do it, Sadie. Enid says, I have PTSD and anxiety, so I have hypervigilance with a touch of paranoia and overthinking, blah, blah. I am not certain I actually should grow my channel. Sadie says, Michelle is challenging me. Of course I am, Sadie. Of course I am. Just like I'm challenging everybody else who says they can't do this. Enid says if it happens, then that's okay. It's okay if it doesn't. I got to that point too. And Sadie says, I totally get you, Enid. I got to that point too. Sadie says, you said you are a teacher. Yes, I am. Sometimes you got to challenge those kids that say, I'm not good enough. I am used to telling other people they can. And I'm telling you that if we can do it, you can as well. Yes, you can, Sadie. My husband's singing, you can do it if you put your mind to it. Racine says, Newfie, I just tossed yarn in your window. And Sadie says, I used to be an educational assistant. There you go, Sadie. Take your own counsel. Sadie says, thank you, Racine. Flip Flop says, I can't do it, but I try to support the ones that can. Sure you can do it, Flip Flops. Lydia says, Michelle, I have to go. I might see you tomorrow. All right, Lydia. Have a great day at work. Racine says, you are welcome. I also was an instructor at a computer college. Awesome, Sadie. See, you know more about computers than I do. I bet you. You know more about doing lives. You know more about StreamYard. You know more about everything than I do when it comes to the internet. Enid says, hugs, Snoofy. And Flip Flop says, my southern accent is just too much. Really? Well, have you heard Granny D's? Jeannie, hello. How are you, Jeannie? Lydia's saying, Sadie, you can do it. I have faith in you, hon. Wonderful. Enid says, I am going to try to go on a slow, short walk tomorrow. Walking 2 miles infrequently is wreaking havoc. I have sciatica problems, so I will just choose a route with benches, etc. All right, that sounds good, Enid. You take care of you, okay? Racine says, Jeannie, hello. And Newfie says, that was 12 years ago, so I don't know the new computer stuff. And Enid says, I love Southern accents. There was a cross stitcher on YouTube with the most wonderful Southern accent. And Jeannie says, I am good, working on my sleeves on my cardi. Awesome. That's wonderful. Racine says, Enid, I joined your channel. Flip Flop says, I'm good in the background. Jeannie says, hi, Racine. And Enid says, nothing too crazy, just to move outside of my house. I am going to try to swim 3 times this week. Heck with the weather. I don't care if it's snowing. Good for you. That's the spirit, Enid. Sadie says, Flip Flops, I have a Newfoundland accent, and everyone makes fun of me because I don't pronounce my words properly. I bet you speak just fine. We've all got accents depending on what part of the country we're from. Enid says, I did not see Mr. Prune today. I have a plan for if I do see him and he continues his rude behavior. And Enid says, I love Newfie accents too. Awesome. I am from British Columbia and I talk very funny, says Enid. And she does live sometimes with her funny accent. Tofu, hello. How are you? I'm not used to seeing you in the evening. I'm only used to seeing you in the morning, but it's wonderful to see you. She says, hello, everyone. Thanks for being here today. I hope everyone is doing well, and I am off to bed now, but I hope to see you all in the morning for the devotional. You'll definitely see me, Tofu. I hope to see you too. Enid says, LOL, I did one live, just one. But I heard you. You speak fine to me. Flip Flop says, Newfie, I wouldn't laugh at you. It's hard to get up there. I'm just too chicken, but I'm good with that. Oh, come on, Flip Flops, you can do it too. Hello, Tofu's put in a bunch of hearts for hugs. Racine said, Tofu, hello. And Sadie says, I had a hard time standing in front of class when I went to college. That was 12 years ago, Sadie. And normally I sit in front of the camera. I have gone to self-esteem groups. You don't need that. And Enid says, ouch, the short is I just sat in public has one view. Haha. Well, that's just because you just set it to public. Enid says, I guess I just think I'm an outcast and a weirdo, so I don't care if people like me or not. You know, I wasn't sure if people would like me either when I started this channel. Sometimes I still don't think people will like me enough for me to grow my channel to 1,000 subscribers. Enid says, no, it was 6 minutes ago. It's probably a dud. It happens. Sadie says, I wish I could think like that. You know, we've all got our own issues to deal with, Sadie. People will like you or they won't. I bring it to God. God, this is your channel. I'm trying to use it for your glory. Enid says, I was bullied, beat up, and my mother, quote unquote mother, was abusive when I was young. It warped my brain. Also, being over 40, I just don't care anymore. Interesting, I think. Enid says, just be unapologetically yourself. At least you'll know you're being authentic. Exactly. Just be yourself. Idiosyncrasies and all. People will love you or they won't. They'll subscribe or they won't, but they're not going to do anything beyond unsubscribe if they don't like you. There are going to be a lot of people who do like you. I'm sure I've had people unsubscribe from me. Probably had people laughing at me too. Listen to the way she talks. Look at the way she looks. If you've noticed, my eyes don't tract evenly, equally. Sadie says, did you watch the 2 videos that I did talk in? I've watched some of your videos. I don't remember you talking in them, but I will go check it out. Enid says, IRL, I don't know what that means. I can be very, very personable and hold a conversation, but some creepy people will not utter I will not utter a syllable to. Sadie says, you are beautiful and I love the way you talk. I've got a Canadian accent too. And you love my devotionals. Thank you. That's all God. You know, I give God the glory for this channel. And I ask him to bring the right people into my channel. The rest can stay away. He's going to bring the right people to my channel. True. Guess what? I've got 25 thumbs. That's amazing for me. Racine says, well said, Michelle. Did Tom hear it too? What I said? You know, and if I make 1,000, great. I'd like to get it by my 1-year anniversary. But if not, that's okay. God's got this. I didn't get 500 when to where I wanted it either. I was hoping to get to 500 before school started. I didn't get there. But I was over 300. A lot of that had to do with the giveaway that I did last summer. Enid says I gotta do my asthma med blah. Be back in a bit. Sadie says I felt like a disappointment at college. You think I didn't? Or at high school or middle school when everybody was ridiculing me? Telling me I was a crippled fool and I didn't belong in the regular mainstream classroom? Racine says no, he will listen after he is done driving. Okay. Enid says it's a chore. Have to rinse after and thoroughly brush my whole mouth. Breathing is worse. I don't know what it says after that, but I guess, ha. Enid says, LOL, I got kicked out of high school for failing another grade. Sadie says, I wanted to graduate with a 95 average. I barely passed my college classes. I got sick during student teaching. I had to be away from student teaching for 2 weeks because I was sick. So sick that I was coughing nonstop for 2 weeks. Every 5 seconds, maybe 10. Enid says I was 18, so they booted me, got a GED later. Well, good. And Crystal says, Michelle, good night, everyone. Going to try to get my videos uploaded by tomorrow. Oh, good luck with that, Crystal. Take care and have a good night. So I thought I was a failure because I only got 94. Really, Sadie? I barely passed my classes. I had a B- in student teaching because I missed so many days. Took me 3 times to pass the Connecticut State Teachers Test. Flip Flop says I skipped my junior year of high school so I could get out early. Graduated in 80 instead of 81. Married my husband as soon as I turned 18 and was out of the family home. Thank goodness. And Racine says, Crystal, take care. Sadie says, I think I focus too much on my own hardships rather than just giving it to God. Sounds like it, Sadie. Sounds like it. We all have issues to deal with. God gives us all different things that we have to challenges in life. Flip Flop says, me too, Sadie. Yep. Other people have it. Look at Marsha Lee. Marsha Lee is blind and she makes videos. She crochets. How can you crochet when you're blind? Seems pretty impossible to me, but she's doing it. That's amazing. Look at Lydia. Look at me. What we've got to deal with. We're not the only ones that have issues. There's a lot of us on here that have issues, that have medical issues. Even though we may not know about them or we don't know much about them. I know a lot of people who have YouTube channels are on disability. Some work, have jobs outside the home, but a lot of them are on disability. Some are retired. Susan says, how true. We all have challenges in life with our health. Yes, we do. When you're young, not so much, but then there are the people who've been abused as kids. Look at Enid. She's got PTSD from her childhood. You know, we've all got issues to deal with. And they're all different. God wants us all to work through our and I've learned to just give it all to God. I like our group here because we can be ourselves. Exactly, Racine. And that's why God put us together. God brings the people in here that need to be here. Enid says, yeah, one of my BFFs doesn't know how I am functional. I don't know either. I am just really stubborn. So am I, Enid. My back is crumbling. My brain is mush. Perimenopause is horrific. Oh, well, gotta keep on keeping on. Yep, because you have children. You have to take care of them. Tell me I can't do something, and that's like saying I have to do it. Uh-huh. Yep. My daughter was told in middle school by a teacher that she'd be better off, her best bet would be to find someone to take care of her. What did my daughter do? She started studying like 4 hours a day. And she graduated magna cum laude with 25 college credits when she graduated from high school. Yeah, nice. Mm-hmm. But I think I'm going to get off here. I've been on over 2 hours again. Give it some thought, Sadie. If you need to talk some more to me, give me a phone call or email me. My email is in the description box below this video. If you're interested in donating something for the Podiversary coming up in June, email me, please, and let me know. Susan, I'm praying hard for you. I'll see you in the morning. I'm going to be expecting you, Susan, in the morning, and Racine and Tofu and Sadie and whoever else wants to join us. I thank you all for being here. Very nice for your daughter, Michelle, says Racine. Sadie says, thanks, Michelle, for looking after all of us. I hope we helped you, Sadie. And Flip Flop says, it was a great live. Thanks all. Thank you for being here, Flip Flops. And Susan says, thanks. You're welcome. I hope to talk to you all in the morning. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Now, tomorrow, this week is spring break around here, so I will not be working. I have Pilates tomorrow at noon, Central Time, or 12:30, but I leave at noon. So I will talk to you all tomorrow. I also have to go mail off some packages tomorrow. I'll do that either before or after Pilates, probably after. All right. Thank you all for being here, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks.